We're going to talk about some of the biggest snubs and why, unequivocally, the answer is Trae Young. I'll wait.
What about Tyrese Maxey?
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Tyrese Maxey should be on
We knew that was coming.
He leads the league in
Here's what we can confirm. Evan, Kevin, Elle, you both are All-Stars. I'm here with my All-Star, Stephen A. Smith. Is Elle right? Is it Trae Young that's the biggest snub from this All-Star team?
Not for me. I think the biggest snub for the all-time All-Star team is out west with Mr. Norman Powell.
Correct.
That brother with the Clippers right here, the man's averaging 24 a game, shooting, what was it, 49% from the field, 43.5% from three-point range. 39 games have been without Kawhi Leonard, and the Los Angeles Clippers are 7 games above 500 in the top 6 seed in the Western Conference. This brother has been a model of consistency. He always shows up to play, and he doesn't disappoint, and he's usually coming off the bench, and he plays this year. I can't say enough about Norman Powell.
I completely agree with you, Stephen A. And normally we fighting in the mornings on First Take. We're right here at night on the same page. Look at those numbers right there, 24, right up there with Booker and Fox. But more importantly, he was the #1 option for this team without Kawhi Leonard. And what I really what makes me hurt is that you never know how often people can replicate seasons.
Right.
Like he's #1 on my most deserved list.
Yeah, for me, when I'm looking at LaMelo Ball, clearly the fans wanted him to be in the game. It is so rare for someone to be at the top of the fan voting list in their position and then not to make the All-Star team. And that's what this game is about. It's about the fans. So to not see LaMelo make it, I had some questions about that one, Perk.
No, I'm with you. But my question is, why is Steph Curry in the All-Star game? His numbers right now, and when you look at his points per game, is the lowest since 2012, 2013. Now, here we go. Fix your face and fix your attitude. This is the question. Are we talking basketball politics? Because if that's the case, yes, we do know that Steph Curry is a needle mover when it comes to changing the economy.
Game.
Hold on. Are we talking about basketball production? Now, you, Mr. Stephen A. and Chiney, just said a young guy who could have been a first-time All-Star, and Norman Powell didn't make it in the Western Conference. That's a spot that Steph Curry is holding.
Stephen A., before we get to you, there is a process also to All-Star where, especially when it comes to Steph, 50% of it is fan voting.
That's true.
A quarter is media and a quarter is players.
Right.
So as Malika is saying, fans are the reason why they have the All-Star game. There's a portion of the vote that goes to that, and you have to acknowledge the fact that
we know what the Golden State Warriors are without Steph Curry. We know what he's been working against. Not to mention the fact that it is in San Francisco, my lord. If you don't have him in the game, people might not show up. Okay, let's get that out the way. And as for you with LaMelo, I like LaMelo a lot. Very proud of him. Volume shooter, though, shoots more than anybody in the NBA. Averaging 28 points. Okay, shooting 42% from the field. 33% from three-point range. And, oh, by the way, the team is 12-32, 20 games under 500. I can't make an argument for him this year. I apologize.
So cool. It's the All-Star game, some of it, 50% of it is about basketball politics. I'm glad y'all cleared that.
I'm glad you can say it that way. Fans.
Fans.
Why is it politics? I don't fans.
You put Steph on your ballot.
Steph was on my ballot.
You put Steph on your ballot.
Of course I did.
And you,
No, I didn't.
You did not
at all.
I actually had Anthony Edwards starting.
And SGA.
Very interesting. All right, much more from us coming up at the top of the hour
you ain't planning on going to San Francisco.
As Tyrese Maxey 76ers get set here.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. If I'm down, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA on the ESPN.